How's the shield holding up, lad?
It's good. I always knew Sindri was a great blacksmith, but this magical shield, it just feels natural.
The shield is well made, but it is you who wields it with skill.
Thanks.
Alright, hey everyone, my name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 24 of Let's Platinum God of War Ragnarok. And yes, that's probably the first time in a very, very, very long time that I've started an episode without saying that, when we're just kind of like letting the game play out. Because as soon as I unpaused, that came up.
I'm not sure I quite understand. In the Ragnarok prophecy Odin knows, all the realms get destroyed, including Asgard. In the version Groa kept secret, Asgard still falls. Wouldn't Odin have tried to prevent it either way? What difference did her lie really make?
I think of it this way. When it comes to subverting prophecy, knowledge is power. Without the full picture and context, the finer details can lead you to tragically incorrect interpretations. Back in my homeland, I was privy to the operations of a certain coven of heath witches who were keen on destabilizing the government. They picked an influential thane, an otherwise loyal man, and fed him a story of his own ascension to king. They dressed it up in enough details they knew would come to pass, so when they did, the thane took it as confirmation. Next thing you know, he's helping matters along. He murders his king, sleeping under his own roof. Murders many he once called friends, too, thinking them fated to oppose him. Then, for a finishing touch, the witches revisit this usurper. With just a few details structured ever so misleadingly, they convinced the fool he was invulnerable to all threats.
Physical or magical.
Aye, but 'twas not so for him. All turned into a rather magnificent bloodbath as they go. The thane ends up without his head and a name so cursed none dare speak it. All thanks to a subtly deceptive prophecy.
You've really got to write these stories down one day, Mimir.
Well, I try. Jaw tends to get sore, but thank you, lad.
What a brilliant story that was, and nice callback to the original game. Just quickly before we continue, my next goal is basically to circumnavigate the Barrens in an anti-clockwise direction and try and collect everything that's here. That way I can know that I haven't missed anything. Mimir's going to keep talking as we go, so I'm going to have to stop every so often. Alright, there was a chest there, and then we can squeeze through this area to find a secret area / passage. And there's a legendary chest in here with a rather difficult puzzle. Let me grab this.
Sort of a harp. I can play beautifully, you know.
I do not, and would prefer it remain that way.
Alright, let's have a look. Well, thanks, game. Goals. I always forget which is which. Here, tributes to Freya, harp. A miniature harp. Unplayable, of course. Likely meant to reflect Freya's musical skill. It's said that with a stringed instrument in his hand and a song on his lips, there was nothing he couldn't accomplish. No virgin too chaste, no warrior too wrathful. I'd like to imagine Freya was smart enough to not resort to song and dance when it came to brokering a peace between the elves. That's what I'd like to imagine anyway. Okay, so this one is, I believe this might be the only puzzle in the whole game that requires you to do it like this. Basically, you need to throw the axe. I think I'm in the right position. I'll have to adjust as I see fit. Throw the axe, it'll destroy these two, and then you need to recall the axe after it destroys this one so that it can destroy this third one. So let's see, and I think it's just after it hits the second one. There we go. It is extremely difficult to work that out, and I'm glad that I got it on the first go.
Can we build a lyre together?
The instrument. Why?
We hunt, we train. Those are the only two things you do to distract yourself.
They are not distractions.
Oh, of course not.
I just thought it'd be nice to learn some music. You could teach me, and... No. It's stupid. Never mind.
And neither of them say otherwise. Oh, we're going okay with the track. Oh, did I get a... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let's go with... Should I go with stun? Yeah, maybe stun. I don't know. Damage is probably pretty good too, but let's go with stun there. Atreus. What are we going to give you? Oh, this is for his single player stuff. Should we give him Stranglehold now? I don't even know what to give him, actually. You know what? I'm gonna hold off. We're gonna use Atreus for a little bit longer, but I actually think I prefer getting his single player stuff for later. Oh, come on, as if that's a spoiler. Of course we're gonna play with Atreus again as a single player. Or as a main character, I should say. Okay, let's see if we can follow this path around, have a look at everything. Don't want to miss anything. These bloody things that you can destroy with the ghoul on. What do they give you? This is the... yeah, that's the entrance to the below. We don't need to do that anymore. All these things give you is shattered runes that I can't use. It's annoying. Okay, they give you some hack silver sometimes. Okay, we've got another one. How do we do this one? This one's sort of more about... what was the trick with this one? Was it just... I think you throw it, and then you recall it? It should be that. I don't think it's... yeah, this positioning doesn't work. What if I throw it like that? Maybe... oh, the axe did kind of go a little weird there. That's definitely how you do it. I just can't remember where I'm supposed to stand. You know what? Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back again. It's pretty much exactly what I was doing. It says aim at the top one, stand slightly to the left, and then press triangle, and it should work. But I wrote down, like, yeah, there we go. Almost got it. This puzzle is quite specific, so just keep trying and it'll work. Okay, let's try going back. We destroyed more before. What the? Game, come on. Alright, almost had it there. Please? Come on. What's happening here? I don't get it. Oh my goodness, this is the worst thing ever. Alright, I will continue to do this, and when I get it I'll show you. Okay, I did it a little quicker, and it gave it to me, which I find really strange, because every other time it has to hit all three, no matter how quickly / slowly you do it. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that shows off. I think that took me about a minute, so I'll go a minute later.
Talking about how Singer's soul is headed for the light of Alpine. That's because he was a wolf, right?
Aye. Were he a god or a human who died in battle, a Valkyrie would have taken him to Valhalla, Folkmonger. Had he been a human or god who died outside of battle, he'd be cast down to Helheim. But Fenrir was a wolf, so his soul will join all the others in Alfheim.
It's Mother's.
Yes. Like your mother's.
Okay, let's read this law marker.
Look here.
The Gulon Call. Thanks to the opposition's grotesque hypocrisy, Alfheim's Gulon are a threat to our livelihood. Though I have culled many on the surface, there are undoubtedly more down below in the Dark Elves' hovels. So long as we deny them access to our light, the pair at the desert's entrance shall remain the only docile version of these foul beasts. Let them remain, they will serve as useful subjects for further light infusion experimentation. The Maven. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going around. That was something I almost collected that was here. Ah yes, there's also a little bits of hack silver everywhere, so I will inevitably, well, potentially miss some. Have a quick look around here, see if there's anything. No. I don't know if it's just me, but when I turn sharply on the sand, it sounds like the music is getting distorted, or the sound effect is getting distorted. It's like something like that. I don't know. Very strange. Yeah, like that. It happened just then. Alright, let's get this one. Some hack silver. I think I also heard an Odin's Raven.
Remember to ask Tyr about his travels to the lands beyond the seas.
You wish to travel the world.
I don't know. Maybe. See new places. Find out more about myself.
Definitely thought I heard a Odin's Raven. Seems to be another entrance to something down below, so let's do it. Nope, that's where I came out before. Forget what I said. Wait, huh? Is that really where I came out? Oh yeah, and then I went over there to free the half goofer. Okay. Just trying to check there. So there was a chest there. Okay, now we're going to another area that is relatively difficult. Hopefully we can pull it off. For some of you, you might be like, huh, this seems familiar. Okay, I can hear Odin's Raven. I think it's in the eye. From memory. Or in like a nostril or something like that. Where is it? I don't know where the hell I got that slag deposit from. There's the Odin's Raven. Got it. We need 18 to open the next chest. Hopefully there's enough here in the Barrens. Let's have a quick look. Map. We have... ah, damn it, only one more. So we won't be able to get enough to open that one. That's a shame. Alright, so yeah, if you look here, see this glowing thing? We've actually seen it once before when we were playing as Atreus. You can see here it's showing, you know, this is where the treasure map is showing. So it's right here, press circle. Now, you can only collect these things if you have the associated treasure map. If you don't have it, you won't be able to. Well, we got some decent stuff. Dwarven Steel, didn't need the Shattered Rune. Lethal Detonation accessory. Also, I didn't read that thing before, the Rond. Let's have a quick look at that. The Rond that I got was the Rond of Affliction. This looks pretty good. Shield strikes, double tap L1, against status afflicted enemies consume the ailment, causing a damaging elemental explosion. This could be pretty useful. What's the one I've got again? High luck chance to go into Rage Burst. I might go with this. We lose a little bit of vitality, we lose a little bit of luck, but we gain some runic and cooldown in exchange, and also get some defense. So this is probably the better one. Plus now we have like a new way of dealing with enemies. And the accessory was Lethal Detonation, which we can actually equip. It says, enemies killed from a runic arrow explode. Enemies killed from a runic arrow explode. Why did they put the comma there? Enemies killed from a runic arrow explode, dealing moderate damage around them. Ah, okay, that's it. Interesting. Okay. I don't really use that too much, but we'll see if we can make it work. We've got a bunch of Grim to face off against here. I'm going to freezing throw to this guy. We can also shield strike. That did not work. There we go. We removed the sonic ability that Atreus applied. For some reason, there we go. I was going to say, why wasn't it removing the... Where's this one? Where is he? He's throwing poison. Let's go! Now that's a lot of damage. What happened? Okay, so the Grim have like very strong tracking, which I think is what happened there. That's why I died. Let's try it again. I really detest this fight. It's very tough. Okay, do the other one. Nice. Nice. No.
It's clinging to the wall. We gotta knock it down.
Behind you, brother!
Come on. Who's next? No, don't let me transform. No. Another beastry updated for the Grim. I need this. Where is he? Nice, I got him with the... Let's go! Throw it at him. Okay. Excellent. Still got more.
One more to go.
Okay. Oh, we're pretty much almost done then. 1, 2... Wait. Ah, I was trying to go for the shatter. Alright, well, we won on the second go, which is excellent. There were a lot of enemies there, like, just so you know, there were tons. I probably killed 10, I think? Something around 10. Maybe even closer to 12 or 13, including the wretches. So there's a lot of enemies in that fight. That is not a hanging pot, but I think you can't damage it? No. Okay, anyway, let's get this lore piece.
These rooms.
The desert of our ignorance. So much of who we are is lost. Not just this desiccated leviathan, nor its ilk, but the very identity of this creature is knowledge forgotten. Was it a predator? A wraith of the Barrens to be feared and avoided? Or perhaps a gentle behemoth, tamed by the pre-division elves and farmed for meat? The answer is a grain of sand in the desert of our ignorance. Our history remains buried beneath generations of dead elves. Should another manage to rise above our malignant dogma and search for answers, let these bones serve as a warning. If nothing changes, we will remain forgotten. The Consul. That's very poetic. Very well put. I think they're talking about this big creature in the, like, that we're in. I think that's what that's referring to. Another tribute to... no, this is a Kvasir poem.
You just refused to pick a favourite poem. That's uncharacteristically indecisive of you.
I have a favorite poem already. One from my homeland.
Okay, so that poem, you can pretty much work out what it was just from the... oh, I look at it again. I always forget. Here. From the picture on the front, Celestial Construct. This is Astro's Playroom, or Astrobot. Yeah, Astrobot. Celestial Astro Construct Bot. A mind-expanding poetic experience constructed by who else but Kvasir. Look around you, O God, turn your head. Guide your metal friend with care, or else it be dead. Rescue its friends, experience tension. Immerse yourself in a new dimension. Really cool. And Sony has tried to keep that going as well with Astrobot, because they're bringing out that new game. Well, depending on when you're watching this. The Belt of Radiance, a beautifully crafted armor found in the Barrens of Alfheim. Yep, so we read that one again. There's another level 4 piece, can increase our level, but I don't think this one is as good as the Girdle of Raven Tears, even though for some reason the Girdle of Raven Tears is only level 3 and the braces that we got were level 4. So this one would increase our total level, but I don't think it actually helps us out because we lose a defense and we lose 9 luck. It gives you Realm Shift 1. A last second evade activates Realm Shift, temporarily slowing down enemies. What's the chest piece that we got? Okay, yeah, we haven't done any last second evades lately, so they're pretty difficult to do. Well, they can be difficult to do. They sort of don't happen because you're trying, they happen just naturally, but yeah, I'm not going to bother.
Let's have it. You mentioned you had a favourite poem from your homeland. What was it about?
A cunning general. A war over forbidden love.
I believe I've heard of this one. Did it involve a horse that was not as it appeared?
Yes, but that is not what happened.
Oh, it's based on truth then. And you were there.
Yes. I prefer the poem.
Okay, so I'm not cultured enough to know what he's talking about. I believe a Greek poem, or famous Greek poem, is the Iliad, which, I don't know, might be like it might be like a collection of poems. I believe there's also Aesop's Fables, Homer's Odyssey, I think that's another one. Yeah, I don't know, I know the names, I just don't know them, you know, I don't know any more than that. Alright, I'm pretty much out of time, I think. Should I try and do this last one? I don't know. No, this is going to take too long. I will circle this area. So I assume he's talking about like a real poem, but I don't know which, if any of the ones that I mentioned, it would be. And beyond that, yeah, I'm not sure. It wouldn't be too hard to work out. You know what, I'll probably work it out by just what Mimir's clue, the horse that was not as it appeared to be. I might try and Google that and see if I can figure out what it is and put it on the screen, because it would be cool to know. Alright, let's leave ourselves right here. Where about?
Wouldn't you prefer
Here we go.
forward rather than backward?
We already tried.
There were issues with viscera.
Oh.
There was a brief bit where I thought I might get used to it.
He did not.
That's one of my favorite lines in the game. It's so friggin' funny. Wouldn't you prefer to face forward rather than backward? Yeah, well, there's something to that. Alright, we'll leave things here and we'll continue next time. For now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 24 of Let's Platinum God of War Ragnarok. My name is Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.